Okay, I've been doing shorts, so don't expect videos every day. Check out, sometimes I have written word. It can be 2 or 3 sentences, but you don't know who will benefit. So thank you so much for always following. Today, as you can see, things we need to know about the green card lottery. Don't we just know? Don't we just know that it's around the corner? Okay, May 7th, go to your closets, go to your phones, go to your emails, call your mom. Wherever you hit that confirmation number, please go find it. Go find it. It's time for green card lottery results. And you know now Janet is here to present. These are the things we need to know, because from experience, I don't want us to go through the same problems we've had for many years. I don't want us to go through that ever again. And so Janet is here to present. Thank you so much for always coming. Hadija, I love you so much. And everyone else, I hope you can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope all of us applied. I hope all of us applied for the green card. Okay? Of course, you watched Janet. We prepared you to do the right thing. Of course, you put the right information. You put the right photographs. Okay, now we know we did the right thing. And many of you ask me, Janet, I've been applying for 10 years. How come I've never won? It's by chance. Okay, it's by chance. All right, the best chance you have is to do the right thing, which we reviewed before application. Doing the right thing. Okay, now we are going to look at the principal applicant. The principal applicant obviously must have graduated high school. Okay, all right. Hello, Janet. I hadn't applied, but we'll try this year. Okay, and I'm here to present also about Canada. For those of us we are not going to win. Of course, we are going to Plan B. I say that on Facebook. I'll say here on YouTube. We cannot give up. Plan A is the green card. Plan B is Canada. Plan C is J1, F1, blah blah, visiting, so on and so forth. We have some interesting opportunities about Canada. Of course, you have to write janetrangi67@gmail.com. janetrangi67@gmail.com if you want more about Canada. But tonight we are going to talk about the green card lottery. These are the things you need to know. Very, very important. Stick around. Stick around. I will mention some of the things that you are more likely not to meet them on the State Department website. You know, Janet believes in research, right? You can read these things. You can find out for yourself. Okay, you can. But there are some that you will never. Why? Because I always say these things are case by case basis. If it was about reading, why would some of us be vlogging? I can't go and read for you and bring it here. Okay? So the reason why I come here is to break it down based on experience. Someone says, keep shining. Jared, thank you so much. All right, so we did the right thing. So let's keep in mind. Now, when the results come out, this is the first thing we are going to do. There are 2 kinds. Expect 2 kinds of results, okay? Those who will not win, obviously will know. But the winners, who are all of us? For now, I know you can hear a pin needle fall on the floor, because not even no one wants to talk to Janet. For now, everyone believes they are going to win. And Janet is giving you your time. And Janet is going to present about the green card. Until now, all of us know whether we've won or not. Okay, the first thing, those who've won, when you punch in the application, the confirmation number, I told you to go find it. I told you before you applied to keep it. Whether you're applying for yourself or someone is applying for you, you need your confirmation number. Don't be lied by these scammers coming to your emails, and then when you open your email, you see balloons bursting. Congratulations. That is a lie. Winners will never come to your mailbox. Can Janice just declare, if you see an email saying, congratulations, you won the green card, it's a big lie. Those are people who are coming to scam you. The scammers are even scared of Janet because she's bringing light to her people and they are losing money. No, no more, no more. We've brought light. Okay? So you have to have your confirmation number. The link, usually I'll post, if I can, on my Facebook page, but here on YouTube I can post too, but we all know where to find the link. We are going to that link. Once they open, they say, DV Lottery Results 2023 are out. We are going to punch in our number. And we will see these words. Okay? They don't even say, congratulations. They say you have been selected for further processing. You know, when people come to watch Janet, they come with a pen and paper. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? Okay? These are the words you will see if you've won. Okay, no surprises with Janet. You just tell you what will happen. You've been selected for further processing. That is a green card winner. Now, that is when you will start getting things in your email giving you information about the DS-260. Some of you, you've applied several times, you've never won. Those who've won, they know this terminology. For some of you, you are going to win now, write down. You think it's easy? Okay, you can go read on the website, but the information Janet is going to present, you will never find it on the website. And yes, you will meet it at the embassy. And yes, it will affect you. Okay, but the thing is, please make sure you follow the directions after winning. There will be a long list. And unless you've watched Janet, sometimes it can look very difficult. Okay, but it's very simple. All right, so they will send you an email. First of all, you've been selected for further processing. That means you've won. Keep in mind, okay, it's the US law to give these green cards. I think 55,000 every fiscal year. Fiscal year in the United States begins October 1 to September 30, okay? That is why you apply for the green card October 6th is the beginning of the fiscal year, okay? Now, right now, for example, they are processing green card 2022 winners all the way to September 30. It's written in stone. As soon as September 30 reaches, end of it, they are done. They are ready to start processing Green Card 2023. That's why some of you applied for Green Card 2023, you are going to win next week. And yes, if you put your things together, you will be here in 2022. But the majority will be here in 2023. Now, do you understand that? It should never be confusing. They say Green Card 2023 because most people will come in 2023. But fiscal year begins in October. In fact, I have a relative that came in November. He came with record time. Okay? So now you put in the application, the confirmation number, you find out that you've won, they send you an email, it will be about the DS-260. Many of you who follow Janet, you know the DS-160. Okay, are you just loving the terminology? Okay, you write down. DS-160 is for temporary visas such as visiting visa. You have the intent to visit, go back. Student visa, you have the intent to come to school, go back. J1, you come here for exchange program, go back. Fiancé visa, you come here, get married, go back. You get the point. So on and so forth. Temporary visas, those ones you always apply on DS-160. All of you or many of you have been to the embassy, you filled the DS-160 for temporary visas. Today, we don't need that. We are going to talk about the DS-260. That is for permanent visa, aka permanent residency. The other name for permanent residency, PR, is green card. Same thing, same thing. Now you know from now on, DS-260 is permanent visa. Richard, thank you so much for coming. Okay, now you'll feel the DS-260. Now pay attention. Now, I digressed a little. Each year, 55,000 approved. I'm not sure about that number. But guess what? Guess what? Okay, this is a computer selection. So if you've applied many times, your chances of winning are based on you doing the right thing. Okay, there's no one who is lucky. It's you doing the right thing. Okay, now, having said that you did the right thing, the computer will select more than 55,000. Okay, this is a case number. Someone is watching from Nigeria, and yes, if you are from Nigeria and your spouse is not from Nigeria, maybe if the spouse is from Uganda, yes, you can come under the spouse. Nigerians, you can get green cards in other ways. The reason why you don't get is because you're in America in plenty already. Mexico is here in plenty. China is here in plenty. Canada is here in plenty. It has nothing to do with Nigeria and those rumors you talk about. Okay? They do not favor any particular country. America loves everyone. Okay? They are just fair. If they see many people come from a certain country, they try and give opportunities for people who come from other countries. So don't go around saying, my country is better than the other. America loves Uganda. America loves Kenya. Maybe it doesn't like Nigerian nonsense. Okay? That is propaganda. That is what Kenyans these days, I see them saying in propaganda. Okay? Propaganda. Okay? That is not true. Okay? All right. So let's speak about that. Now, 55,000, they will give like 75,000. Yes, I love someone is like propaganda. Thank you so much. Yes, that is propaganda. Okay, rumors. And you know, Janet Rangi followers are not rumors. And by the way, Janet Rangi followers, we are full of love, right? We don't even care about country of origin. Yes, we are just one. Okay, so instead of 55,000, they give 75,000. Why? It's because the law allows for 55,000 and they want to make use of all the green cards. Because from experience, sometimes they determine that if they don't give extra, they end up throwing away green cards. Who wants to throw away green cards? They know that green cards are good things. Green cards benefit people. So they draw enough numbers so that if some decide to change their mind not to come, someone else will take. Okay, if some don't have money, someone else will take. If some of them are criminals, they don't qualify, someone else will take. So that way they can use all the green cards. Okay, so can we use the example of Sunshine Continent, which in this case is Africa? Okay, it's full of sunshine people. Okay, very smiley people and happy people. Okay, now for many years, people from Africa were not using the green card to the max. Why? Because they did not have enough social ties in America. We know that. We did not have enough money to sponsor this green card. We did not have enough information. So to be quite honest, most of the green cards used to be thrown away. But about 3 or 4 years ago, for the first time, Africa swallowed all the green cards. What is Janet saying? Do not sit there saying, oh, but my case number is number 52, so therefore I'll just go. It's guaranteed. No, it's not. If someone is case 30,000 and they go and they put in their DS-260 immediately, they will be processed. And you are still working like a tata is. We used to say wherever, Mzee Kobe at home, that slow animal, you are just the last one. My friend, they will lock you out because the law says, if the law says 55,000 and that September comes and they have processed 55,000, they will just lock you out even if you won. So you want to operate with speed. What is Janet saying? Remember, I said the things you need to watch out after winning when the green card comes out. Okay, you need to make sure you respond to the DS-260 immediately. Okay, if you are coming in late, do not be lied. Results will not come to your email. Results will come through the confirmation number. You'll punch it in. Some of you will call me, Janet, I'm going on the website and I forgot the confirmation. Go there, there will be a place for forgot number. In any case, you didn't watch Janet. Janet has always told you to keep that number very safe. Photocopy, take a picture, send it to your grandma, send it to your grandpa, save it somewhere. And if someone is applying for you, if you watch my videos, I said you look like a hawk, like an eagle, okay, so that they don't cheat you. They give you a confirmation number and you make sure they use. Yes, someone says quick response. You use the right information, they use the right email so that you can be given your green card so that they can tell you the green card, because some of them will trick you and then when you win, they give that to their cousin. I'm just joking, but you get the point. So let no one play around with you. Confirmation number is the only way you'll find out. If you forgot, there's a place for you to say you forgot. And then, you know what? They will give you a chance to go in there, okay, and put in data and then retrieve, okay? Now, after that, you go and operate with speed. These are some few things that I need to point out, especially when it comes to marriage, okay? Let me just tell you the common scenarios that I've come to see over the years, okay? This is what you will see. This is what you will see. Some of you have customary marriage. And you will come and say, but Janet, will they allow me? Me and my wife, we've been staying together. We have 2 children, but we do not have a marriage certificate. You are married. But we said we are single. Will that be a problem? No, it will not be a problem. Okay? So if you are customary marriage and you wrote married, the answer is correct. If you are customary married and you wrote single, the answer is correct. Listen to Janet Rangi. This will be the explanation at the embassy. Okay? We filled in single because we do not have a marriage certificate. But after winning, we are going to a new country that needs paperwork. We had to go to the DC. We had to go to the courthouse. We had to go to the priest. We had to go to the imam. We had to go to the pastor to formalize this marriage. We had to go to the government so that we can come to the embassy and give you a formal marriage. That's why we wrote single. Legally speaking, we are single. But in reality, we are married customarily. Look at these children. We've been together. The embassy is here to use common sense. Yes, and yes, and yes. They will respect that. Many of you treat the embassy as if they are not humans. They are common sense people. Talk like a think. Okay? Now, let's say you said married. Okay, but why did you say married? Okay, yeah, we knew that, we said married because we've been living together. Although we did not have our marriage certificate, here are the children. But here's now, we went again, we got a formal way of explaining. So did you understand? So do not leave your wife, do not leave your husband. Oh, because we did not have a marriage certificate, go and formalize. Oh, but Janet, they will say that we got the marriage certificate after we won. So it's fraud. It's not fraud. Just give them the explanation I gave you. Just tell the embassy the truth. Okay? The reason why we got married the other day is because we needed paperwork for you guys, to make your work easy, to make the work for America easy. We know paperwork is very important, so we had to formalize this thing. Are we on the same page? Don't leave your wife, don't leave your husband, pass this message, share this video, because that I see all the time. And you know what? When people come here, it becomes a big issue. Because if you don't come with your wife, it's going to take you years before they show up. And then depression will set in, and the dark clouds will come, and then you will be lonely. Okay, do you understand? So don't come here. And now I say this because this is based on true stories. I've seen, and if you think I'm joking, the people that fall in trouble are these people that win and they try to play the system. If you go marrying your cousin or your brother and they do what do we call a DNA, they find that is fraud. If you're married, okay, another common scenario I see people leaving people behind is the young ones. Oh, I didn't want to put in because they will say it's fraud. What? If you went to a government institution and they gave you a marriage certificate, you are married. So just make sure your taxes are together. Make sure you're sleeping in the same bedroom and you have the same address. It's evidence. Open a bank statement, a bank account together. Pay bills together, eat in the same hotel, sleep in the same bedroom, sleep in the same living room, cook the food together, have that evidence. If they come with people to find out what you're doing, they should be able to determine that actually these people are married. You people, you panic too much, and when you panic, they feel like you're lying. It's because you lack the communication skills, it's because you lack the confidence, and that makes them think because you are from different cultures. If you are not talking straight and looking in their eyes, they think you're lying. But you are not lying. You understand? So, in fact, I give this example. As you all know, you watched me last year when I was preparing you for the green card, right? I told you, I did a video. And I said, you guys, some of you are going to apply, but right now you are going for merrymaking. Some of you are pregnant already. Am I lying? Some of you are pregnant because you are merrymaking. So who said that you cannot come because the baby came after the green card? The embassy will process the baby, okay? Let's say you even close down the DS-260 and the baby comes a week before the embassy appointment. You think the embassy will deny you? The embassy is not going to deny you, my friends. Do you understand? So pay attention to those things. Use common sense. Use paperwork. Say the truth. Okay? And those things will never change. Once they go in that record, they are real. Okay? So those are some of the factors. Operate with speed. Put in the DS-160. Okay? If you are single when you are applying, and you are a young man, and you got married in December, after applying in October, when the DS-260 comes out, don't start saying, but Janet, I was single. No. Go and update. Okay, can I just say, can you write down? Please write in uppercase. Can you write down in your books? Update. DS-260. There's a reason. Because they know when you made the application for the green card, your information was different, and now that you won, some things could have changed. After you close the DS-260, now they have a problem why you lied. Let's say, for example, you have 4 children and you never included them. Even you have a child and you never included them, okay? All right. But they gave you a chance to update. Again, write the word update in uppercase. They gave you a chance to update. Why didn't you update that you have a child? The first time, yes, it was oversight. You forgot. Or you did not have the documents, or you are in a hurry. But now you've won. But Janet, there have been problems because I did not put my child. If I put my child, I will not come. Why do you people do that? It's common sense. It's easy for me to add my child and update, and then when I go to the embassy, they will not even ask. Can I even just tell you? They will go by the updated form. They are not going to go with the form you used to during application. They will go with the form you filled after winning. So why do you worry about what you put before? Just update now. The second time they give you 2 chances and you exclude this child and they determine that you lied, you have a child. That is fraud. You can never, you can forget that you had a girlfriend. You cannot forget your child. Do you understand? The fact that will never change. You cannot lie that your mother is not in America. If you lie, then that lie has to stay the same. You cannot come here and start claiming your mother again. It's over. That lie has to stay the same. And I'm not encouraging you to lie, but I'm just telling you to use common sense. Because some people are not perfect. They might lie on these things. And if they lie, they better know their lies. You keep up with your lies. Who told you to lie? Keep up with their lies. Okay? Just keep up with your lies. But if not, say the truth. So keep in mind that the DS260, is flexible. You can always, that's why the word update, I keep on using the word update intentionally. Intentionally. Because some of you think whatever you wrote when you are making the application is final. What if you made a mistake? You have a second chance to fix. So this one, I have to spend a lot of time, because don't leave your girlfriend, don't leave your boyfriend, don't leave your wife, don't leave your husband. Formalize these things. Just have the documentation. If the embassy wants to know if it's the truth, produce the documents I just mentioned. And yes, go back at the beginning of this video. I just mentioned the things that they want to see. They want to see a normal couple, what couples do together. So you cannot be, when they come to do investigation, they find one in Ongatarongai, another one lives in Kampala. It's not making sense unless you have a long distance relationship and one person, and in that case, there has to be, to show some visitation. Okay, let me give you an example and you think I'm joking. To demonstrate that most of the time, the embassy is correct and us and Kentucky. Did you know the green cards come from Kentucky? Kentucky are the gurus. They are the gurus of green cards. Okay, the gurus of green cards, they are from Kentucky. Okay, so you better know the green card gurus are from Kentucky. Let me give you an example, true story. One of my clients came to me. Janet, I'm in America. I left my husband back. Oh, okay, what happened? What happened? But the lawyer here said that we should not include him because, you know, we were not married. And so it was going to complicate issues at the embassy. I said, which lawyer? Which lawyer is this? Oh, the lawyer here in America. I said, I don't know what kind of lawyer you are talking about, but that was very wrong. Look what the embassy told this girl. The embassy told this girl to go and find a lawyer or an advocate in the city to show that they are not married. No, you didn't hear me right. You heard me right. You heard me right. Most of the time you are proving that you are actually married. But the embassy was not believing that these people are not coming together. That's why I tell you customary marriage is recognized. In fact, in Canada, they recognize come we stay. Common law. They do. Okay, common law marriage, or there's another terminology they use. So this couple had been together, they have children, and they show up at the embassy, and they are saying that only one person is going because they are not married. The embassy said, okay, look, go to the city, find an advocate, find a notary to sign that actually you people are not married. Can you imagine? At that point, don't you think you need to stop and see why is the embassy? These people follow the law. To them, you've lived together, you have children. Why are you not claiming marriage? And guess what? According to the lawyer, who they told me the lawyer advised them. So they went to an advocate, and the advocate signed that these people are not married. And the embassy stamped, boom, end of story. And the husband remained. And now they come to America, now they start looking for Janet. What is Janet supposed to do? I'm like, even the embassy was trying to help you. Even the embassy is telling you, my friends, you need to prove, because according to us, you look married. But if you are not married, please go and have proof. Them, they thought by saying they are not married, their chances of coming are higher. Please, let's not do that. So now I told her, okay, so what will you do? I say, you told America you're not married. So go back to Kenya or go back to Africa and marry your husband again and have the papers because it has been stamped. Okay? Oh, but how long? I say it's going to take very long. First of all, you are not married. So it's going to take years. Let's not talk about months. We are talking of years. And the person starts crying. Why are you putting yourself in these situations when all these things are common sense? In my opinion, they are common sense. Of course they are not. Of course they are not. And you know, that's why I told you, when you win, the information is there. You can read for yourself. But what Janet presents is something you will never find on that website because it's based on real data. I've been collecting data for over 6 years. And so I'm telling you, and when I tell you this data, it's no guesswork. I actually talk to these people. I actually have these people go to the embassy and they come out and they tell me the results. And yes, I have seen people with customary marriage come. And yes, I've seen people who have actually, most of them have not, they've not been denied. Using my common sense, the advice I've given them, they've always come. And keep in mind, this is another point you need to keep in mind. The green card is the law. So some of you, you start panicking as if you are going for a visiting visa. The green card is yours. The law, the United States has given you a green card. The only time they will deny you that green card, if you are a criminal, if you are using drugs, if you are abusing women, if you have a history of raping women, if you have a history of violence, if you have a history of drugs, okay? Communicable diseases, they can even let you in, but they will report you to the public health so they can follow up, do x-rays, and give you treatment. Tuberculosis, HIV, probably they will follow up. Do you understand? But go up in the, Janet, do you think I need to go? Go! Who has stopped you from not going? They will do medical exams and they will make a determination. So everyone go there knowing that the green card is yours. People that don't get green cards, most of the time they just messed up. I've seen some that were using marijuana. I don't know how they call marijuana back home. Me, I didn't know people smoke marijuana back home. But apparently some people, they find drugs in your system. Don't go to the embassy with drugs in your system. They will do blood tests. They'll find. And you know, it's a drug. They will do hair tests. Hair follicle can determine even 6 months ahead. Okay? Pregnancy is allowed. Don't go stopping being pregnant because of the embassy. No. Marriage is a right. Having children is a right. Continue your life. Okay? We are not going to be controlled by this green card. The embassy understands all these things. You guys complicate them. Okay? But let's say some of it is going to be very smooth. It's going to be very smooth, but these are the pointers that I have to tell you based on experience, and I'm thinking this video will save a person or two. Don't leave your spouses. It takes years. It takes years to bring them here. Oh, it's not just a matter of 6 months, Janet, I'll apply. No, who told you? Who told you? And once they are here, their ties become America. So when they go for visiting, denied. They go for visiting, denied. So that's what they'll say, yeah, your husband is in America, you know, you are not going to come back. And the temporary visas, you have to prove you'll go back. So having ties here in America is not a good thing. It shows that your ties are here. So the best thing is to marry and come on that marriage visa. Okay, do you understand? Okay. Me, you know, I'm very good at remembering things. But hold on. Let me go through my notes. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay, confirmation number, spouses apply for, okay? I hope you applied for each other. Husband applies for wife, wife applies for husband. Whoever wins, you come. There's a story. I don't know whether to share this story. Some of it is too sensitive. Let me not just share, let it be, okay? But let me tell you, they look at the principal applicant. You understand? The principal applicant is the one that needs to have high school education. You need to have a high school education. If you win the green card and you don't have a high school education, sorry, you will fail, okay? Sorry. But if the person that won has a high school or college, okay, don't worry, you'll piggyback. In America, Julius Kamau says, Janet, we love you. In Swahili, tunakupenda sana. Thank you. Let me tell you, okay? Who told you? You piggyback. In America, we say piggyback. You're moving along, moving along. You know, in life, sometimes you can have shortcuts. You can have shortcuts, and Janet loves shortcuts. Okay, Janet loves shortcuts in life. Okay, so if you didn't graduate high school, piggyback on your husband or wife who is educated. You know, all of us, we don't have to be educated. We can use shortcuts. Okay, sometimes you don't have to go to medical school. You just find a boyfriend who has done medicine. Okay, then you get married to a doctor. Okay, I'm joking. Sometimes you need these shortcuts. No winning numbers. Okay, no one is affiliated with America. Some websites will lie to you that they're affiliated to America. No, it's only the State Department. Please, okay, please make sure you make your information in Kentucky that you feel the gurus has to be the same with the one you update to the embassy. I'm finishing. Speed. Okay, I just said speed is very important. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Update 260 timely. Okay, another case. Some spouses will refuse to come. Okay, because especially men like stability. So they say, me, I don't want to go. My wife, me, I have a good job. I am not leaving. Okay, then in that case, you sit down, you meet your families, and you decide. Then you have to listen to your husband. You know how we have to respect our men. Okay, so, you know, you have to respect your husband. If he says you stay, I know people who stay because the husband says he doesn't want to come. It's our culture to respect men. But men, you want to come also. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, you saw, yeah, that's my daughter. She didn't even know I was doing videos. She was right there behind. Okay. Okay, so, you know, like make a decision as a family. But let's say these men, okay, or women, but mostly men who are deadbeats. Okay, they've abandoned wife and kids and gone somewhere else. Okay, Janet, but you know, this man, he gets money and he was just true stories. You know, Janet doesn't. I don't make up stories. When I'm come here, I'm giving you true stories. Me, I'm not making up stuff. Hey, you know, and this man, she was loving this other woman, and she, you know, he was taking all the money to this other woman, and now I win the green card, Janet. I feel terrible. He's gonna benefit after he has mistreated me. He never used to take care of me. He used to take care of other. Life is about loss, my friends. Okay, he's your husband. He's your husband. Okay, you cannot tell the embassy you're single. You will lose. You will lose. So do you want to lose the green card or you want to come? So swallow your pride, forgive, bury your hatchet, feel in married, and yes, the husband will come. And vice versa. Sometimes women abuse men. Sorry, we have to be fair. I know men who are very nice and women who are terrible. Okay, so this is fair. We have to be fair. You know me, I have followers of both genders. I don't pick. You understand? You know, but I'm just telling you, mostly it's the men who try to find concubines out there, and then now the woman is very bitter and she happens to win the green card, and she's wondering why she should be supporting this man, because this man will come to America and continue supporting the concubine. And Janet is saying, no, you have to feel it. That is your husband. The husband has to be what are you going to tell the embassy? You can't lie. You cannot lie. You are married, my friend. You are married. And let me define marriage. Because some of you don't know what marriage is. And you think Janet is joking. You don't know what marriage is, some of you. Don't laugh. I'm telling you. I've been doing this for long. Let me define marriage. If you don't have a divorce decree, you are married. If your husband has a concubine out there and has a second wife and you have a marriage certificate that you have not nullified through divorce, you are married. That is what you tell the embassy, because that is your truth. If you say you are divorced, you better have a divorce decree. Okay? If you are separated, you better have the advocate or the judge. Oh, Janet helps you guys. Common sense things. This video should just cover everything. The advocate or the lawyer should sign a letter saying these two people are married, but they kept on fighting each other and slapping each other at night. And the neighbors were laughing at them slapping each other at night. So they separated. Okay, so when they separated, so they were not amicable. They cannot live together as friends. Okay, so someone has to write a letter saying, yes, these people are married 10 years ago, but they separated 5. They've never seen each other. Okay, in that case, you need a separation letter. In some cases, I've met people who cannot find the husband. Okay, we have a husband missing in action. In that case, you just tell the embassy the man eloped. We've never seen this man, but you write married and you show up with your marriage certificate. Where's your husband? I don't know. He's missing. He disappeared. I've been raising the children alone. The embassy will let you come in. Do you understand? In a case where the husband is refusing and you really want to come and you've decided to risk the marriage and choose America over marriage, tell the husband to write a letter that he wants to stay back with the children. Do you know some people do that? But the husband has to show up and give permission. If he refuses, then you have to show up and try your luck and say, hey, embassy, I am married, I have children, and here is the letter from the chief. They've tried to talk to this man. He has refused to even give me a letter to come with the children. But me, I'm willing to go to America. I plan to divorce. I will support my children through other means. I can't miss this chance. They will understand. Sometimes you can talk to the husband to be very nice. So you go there and then you separate at the airport. He can see you off in the plane. Okay? I'm just saying all these scenarios. But what I'm telling you, the truth has to show up. If you are married, you're married. I just defined marriage. Marriage could be customary. You just have to explain. Especially if you have children and you've lived together, the chief knows that, the church knows that, you can explain and you can even formalize. If they say, but you go to the formalization after winning, but yes, we've lived together, but we are going to America, we need the paperwork. It's that simple. Do you understand? But in cases where people elope, you need letters, chiefs writing, pastors writing letters, and yes, sometimes show up. But if you're married, please tell them you're married. Okay, and just show a letter to say the chief wrote a letter. This man, we've never seen him. We don't even know if he's alive. Do you understand? But when children are involved, please try as much as possible to involve both parents. Okay? Both parents need to give permission for those children to fly. And sometimes it's worth it. You might have to pay him. You might say, you know what? Maybe I'll have to pay you money. Give me my children. Me, I'll go with the children. Let's separate at the airport. You go, feel free and marry the third wife or 10th. Wherever you want to do, you do your thing. Me, I'm going to America. You understand? But say the truth. I'm going through. I just don't want to miss. You cannot lie on marriage. Good, I say that. You can never lie about children. That is fraud. You have to know you have children. And if you forgot in the application, please, you have a second chance to fix. Anything you forgot, any mistake you made, use the DS-260 updates to make it right. Do you understand? Okay, if you are not divorced, you are not married. Okay, so divorce decree, very important. Okay, so if you don't win, if you don't have high school, you don't qualify. Another question, Janet, I hear they'll pay air ticket. Who pays for your air ticket? No one is going to pay for your air ticket. No one is paying for your air ticket. Please start arranging. In fact, have about 1,500 minimum, 1,500 US dollars to 2,500 US dollars. You will need some of that money for medical exams. You will need that for embassy appointments. You will need some of that money for tickets. And yes, you will need a sponsor. Let me define a sponsor. A sponsor is someone who lives in the United States and earns money above the poverty level. Go write down poverty level and go Google what poverty level means. In the states, every state has a poverty level. And they look at the household, number of people in the household. So if you are a family of 4, the state expects you to earn at least 45,000 US dollars per year to consider you above the poverty line. So meaning if you earn less than 45, they consider you to have poverty. In other words, you cannot sponsor someone extra. So that person has to be above poverty level. And how do you know? Every year when we are done, we work, at the end of the year, employers send us something called W-2. Again, write down so you don't get confused. W-2 forms tells the government how much you earned. And you take that W-2, you use that to file taxes. Filing taxes is reconciling. It's an audit, personal audit between you and the government, telling them how much you earned so that they know. Did they overtax you or they taxed you less? Sometimes they'll give you a check back. In fact, most people like tax season because they get checks back. They say, hey, you taxed me a lot, but I have 6 children. Okay, here's your money. They give you extra. And if you are single with no children, they say, but you're single, where were you spending money? They tax you more. They say you owe us money. Okay? And that is a legal document. You lie there, it's fraud. So that's why they go with that. So the embassy will be looking for something called affidavit of support. So those people who are sponsoring you, make sure they send you affidavit of support and the tax. And now you understand what they are looking at the tax. They are looking at the poverty level. Don't take there someone who's earning 23,000. They don't qualify, okay? But anyway, do your math. If you are going to Minnesota, look for the poverty level in Minnesota. You are going to California, look for poverty levels in California. Of course, poverty levels will be higher. Okay, in California, the cost of living is higher compared to Oklahoma. Okay, so obviously, the poverty level in California will be much higher. Probably a household of 4, they'll expect you to earn at least $60,000 per year. In Oklahoma, a household of 4, they probably need you to earn 35,000 US dollars per year. You get the point. So very important. You will need that person. That person will sign affidavit of support. That is what you will take to the embassy to say, hey, I have someone who is willing to house me as I get a job in the United States. You'll pay for the air ticket yourself. These questions I gave them, I told you things you need to know, okay, after winning the green card. Okay, all right, medical we talked. Money you have to afford, okay? Okay, all right. Remember the fiscal year. Now you can define what a fiscal year is. Okay, customary marriage we talked. I love you so much. How about merci beaucoup? Muchas gracias. Asanteni sana. Zikomo. Until the next video. I can't wait to see you if you plan A, green card. Plan B, Canada. Come to my emails. janetrangi67@gmail.com. Me, I'll connect with people that know how to do these things. No scamming. Good information. Everything textbook. Do you understand? Textbook done. By the time you get denied, you'll know that we did our best. But the chances of getting will be very high. Be ready to invest in the process. Because it's expensive. You are going to Canada to sleep in the clouds. You want someone to do something for free, apply for you for free, and then when you go to Canada, if you don't have a relative, you are going to sleep in the clouds. I love you, I love you, I love you so much, I love you. Okay, so take the risk. Okay, but if we don't win plan A, we are going to plan B. Do you understand? Plan B will be Canada. And it's quicker than you think. Okay, I didn't say anything. Okay, I didn't say anything. Some of you are applying for student visa. The line is long. Visiting visa, the line is long, okay? We all know that, you know, but I'm just telling you plan A, plan B, plan C. Info@janetrangi.com. By the way, just go to janetrangi.com. We prefer the desktop. There's a bug that has been disturbing my phone and redirecting my website, but it's working. Everyone going to my website, oh, Janet, it's not working. When we go and check, it's you. Not even once have we found a mistake. I'm not saying we are perfect. But so far, janetrangi.com has stood the test of time. Okay, nothing has been wrong. It has been on your side. Okay, but we are holding your hands. So just remember, if you don't win, dust yourself. It's normal, but I wish you luck. I wish your families luck. I can't wait to see you in America. If I don't see you in America, I will see you in Canada. Thank you for subscribing. Anytime Janet Rangi comes here, my goal is to leave you better than you found me, okay? Always, if you come to watch Janet, you leave just a little bit smarter, just a little bit smarter, just a little bit smarter, okay? Okay, you have options. How about I love you, okay? I'll see you in the next video, okay? Kwaherini, asanteni sana, all of you from all those countries in Africa, Sub-Sahara, in the sunshine continent. Okay, let me go. I have to go shower, sleep, and do other things. See you. Happy Monday. Some of you had a very long holiday. Some of us, we have to go to work. That's why our eyes are red. We are tired. We've done so many things. Okay.